What's going on, guys? Chris, welcome to a brand new Lego Fortnite survival video, and today we're back in the expert world. If you missed it out on the last episode, we did not do that much. We spent most of the episode doing Ram's shenanigans and trying to get to the outpost over there that I want to make a village in, but I realized I couldn't do that because it's a landmark. How fun! Today's episode, I do have an idea. I did say today's video would be a building episode, and yeah, I probably spoiled it in the thumbnail. Let's be real, that's what we all do. We spoil in the thumbnail. I don't know why I'm making a big deal out of this, like you don't know what I'm talking about already. Truthfully, I don't even know what the final build is going to look like yet because I haven't made the freaking test design for the actual house. But let's be real, you probably already seen it. God. But we're making a new biome in Lego Fortnite. So I plan on making like this candy biome, which is going to be pretty exciting. It's going to have like a Minecraft design. And kind of like that's my idea, because if you don't know, I love Minecraft. Firstly, mine doing crafts. Look, you got chicken jockey, flint and steel, all that jazz. Do you like jazz? God. But I want to make it like a Minecraft-looking house, because I think it'd be funny in like a Lego world to include. And originally, I was wanting to make like a full-on like Minecraft grass biome, but then I reminded myself, we do not have any green floor pieces. So I was like, okay, let me experiment, and then I thought to myself, well, it'd be cool if I make like a custom Minecraft grass biome, like a candy biome with a house in it, which is what we're doing in today's video, because I did some test designs in a creative world, and I actually really like it. So what we're going to need is we're going to need to go to a snow biome to unlock a certain piece that we will be requiring for this build, unless we have another floor piece, which will take the lovely place of it. That could work. Actually, might be better. Do we have anything else? Does this look nice? This is... Okay, so we need like a test design. So, like we got that. It has to match that. So, if not, we're pretty much screwed. Oh, that could work. Heck yeah. Yeah, that absolutely works. That's screw what I said. We're not going to the snow biome. I get freedom. All we need to do is collect some trees. We need to collect some like materials. So I guess we're gonna do a quick material montage.
So 2 time lapses in this video. I'm not gonna spoil the other time lapses because it's a bit of a surprise. But as you see here, we're skipping the material montage and just going straight to time lapse because why not? And I'm building a giant Minecraft candy biome. I know it doesn't make any sense. It's actually really cool. I'm really proud of this. And this took like a lot of hours, which is kind of hilarious because I had cracked so many raspberries, so many. I was about to lose my own mind. But yeah, I had to do some terraforming, kind of make it look like Minecraft terraforming in a way, how we build a Minecraft. And you got some paths going on, you got the whole little biome, you got a little house as well, which is pretty cool. But with that being said, that's basically just the whole build. And with that being said, I'm going to bring it back to you. Pass to me.
So we're back. And not much has really happened since the build itself is actually halfway done. I was gonna make over dramatic, like dramatize this. The build is halfway done, people. It's halfway done. But it's not totally finished because I don't know what to fully do yet. However, I will give a short overview of what you just saw in the time lapse, which is this cool little biome that kind of looks reminiscent of something you would see here, like a Minecraft custom biome or Lego worlds, which I want to add like more of these custom biomes all around the world eventually. I just love it because it just gives the Lego vibe, which is something else I did want to bring up is they announced something very cool for UFN yesterday. I'm pretty sure, yeah, yesterday. It's just like they're adding the Lego brick builder to UEFN. Even though my laptop cannot handle that, I just think that's an amazing feature that is for the future of like Lego creative maps, because like I can't see what people do with that. Which, speaking of which, we got this cool looking biome done with my little starter shack over here, which nice little house. I actually really liked it. It was a lot of fun designing this a few days ago and bringing it to this world. You know, I was kind of worried at first, but I actually really like it. It's a little dorp shack. I like the whole like the feeling of it. It does feel like a classic Lego build. God. But yeah, we also got these cool pathways around. Because my original idea, which I might still go with, is I'm thinking about making this a full-on Lego, like, Minecraft village, with, like, a bunch of the Minecraft village buildings around. I think that'd be cool. And speaking of which, we have this cool little crop area where a bunch of my farming stuff is going to be. I'm probably going to have to move this up by one. I have just realized that. That's a problem for future Chris. Present Chris doesn't have to deal with this. Future Chris problem. Gotta understand that. But I don't really want to go forward as I mentioned before because I just don't know what I want to fully do that. And also, I love just collecting raspberries because for those who don't know, I'm using the Fortnite for Festival Gallery and the root piece. You need raspberries and new root. And for the amount of pieces I placed down, I spent countless hours collecting raspberries. I promise you, I'm not losing my mind. But yeah, we got a lot of progress done with this whole build, and it's really cool seeing all the stuff that's going on in our little area, and this gives me a lot of inspiration on what I want to do in the future. But with that being said, I have some goals for today's video. One specifically is, well, you know, it's some chaotic ideas. Now, even though I would love to do some risk taking and try to kill Gerald, who's my freaking arch nemesis in this whole Lego Fortnite playthrough series for the past year, I would love to do that. However, there's a good chance due to how prepared I am that Gerald's gonna one-hit me in an instant. So, we need to prepare for that day eventually, because I really want that trophy to be in my freaking rooms. And more specifically, I want to use those trophies that have been added almost a year ago, which is a part of why I started the series in the first place. I'm being honest. I want to use those trophies in the quests. You know how sick would it be to add those to certain rooms? He knows! So we're just gonna work on the village. I know this sounds like such a simple goal. However, we started working on this in the last video, and just to make sure we don't like kind of get this area to max build limit when we start working on it again, we need to finish the village first. Because the max build limit is something that I freaking adore so much to the point that I made a video last year trying to break said build limit. Which, by the way, probably caused the original Legacy and Fortnite world to kind of break it itself. I cannot really go to that world without waiting like 5 minutes just to load. I wish I was joking, but I'm telling the truth. It takes forever to load into that world now. That's why I made the other world. God. But what we're doing now is we have to go after stormtroopers. God. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna try to find stormtroopers, and once we get them, we can level up the village again. And yes, we're gonna try to get the village today to almost a level. I want to say like I want to get a lightsaber. That's my goal for myself. I want a lightsaber. We need a weapon from a more civilized age. You know, I could have brought my NPC here with me today, but like I said, LMAO. Wait, I can help these guys. This is a genius starting plan. We go over here, we shoot one of these guys. I shoot one of these guys. I guess it's progress. They know what will hit them because they cannot see. They're distracted on the other people. In the end, this gives us ammo for the actual crossbow. Which means more stormtroopers. This is a steal! I need to make sure they don't kill them before I kill one of these guys. Because as long as I do that, that means I'm perfectly fine. Oh God. I don't have the freaking crossbow loaded! Oh God, oh God, oh God. You have a goal in mind, my friend. You know, I actually regret the decision, I think. You know, I sometimes wonder if I made the right goals. Oh, that tells me 10, so that's a good sign. I think we won. I'll return one day, you mother twicker! And just like that, we did it. Oh boy, I feel so happy right now. Look at me go. Mmm. Do I get the lightsaber? Tell me, tell me, tell me. No lightsaber. Okay. Okay, I just need to build. Don't mind me. You guys know how this goes, right? I have to just... Yeah. I'll be back. Alright, all I need to do now is update the village. And it's now till level 6. Which also means the time has come. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age! Finally! Our own lightsaber! God, I can't anymore. I can't. Yada yada yada. We know how this works. We know how this works. We can now go inside a freaking bunker and look cool doing it. Man, we're making progress. We're so kitted out! So the next thing we need to do for the village concurrently is actually go to a bunker and collect 3 blasters. Which means executing 3 of the harder guys, so, fun. But we can go... Do we have the binoculars? Yeah, we do have the binoculars. So I'm going to replace my sword real quick for this. There's an outpost that way, so we can go to that. So that's like kind of its own cave, which the thing is, we do not necessarily need to go to the cave to unlock these. In fact, it's very much better to just dive in and out. You can do that. I've done it multiple times. Oh yeah, Stormtrooper's here.
Alright, Stormtrooper. It's not like one of them all freaking... Oh, come on! Oh, come on, screw you, Stormtrooper. There's 3 of them! Loving us, now you're gonna tell me one of them is a freaking Martian Manhunter. Get that to me, stop. Oh my god, there's Stormtroopers everywhere. I'm out of here. Screw you, screw this, I'm getting out of here. I need loot.
God. Well, lucky for me. I'm not here to steal the village. More accurately, I'm just here to find loot, hopefully, and just invade this whole place. So basically the reason why I got out of the cave, just for those who don't know, is they removed the feature, I guess, in hardcore mode for the Star Wars NPCs to drop guns. Why? No clue. Probably to make it harder on its players. However, what this also means is the fact that I'm having to now craft the weapons ourselves, which means I have to go to my little hut over here and just to kind of explain things a bit more in fashion. We need to create gems. We need like red gems, and then we create a power cell. Oh my god, I'm so excited to craft a power cell. How the heck do I craft one of those? I have not unlocked the recipe yet, so that's a good sign. Hip hip hooray!
Which about to see the most sudden time on Super Early when this too, and sadly, I have to be real for a second. Like, we recorded a lot of footage that just went all corrupted. It happened, which was a bummer, but we just let the show continue. So, I can explain basically what happened, pretty much. I basically went to the Lost Isles to collect some loot, and we found some really cool stuff, and I do mean that. I found a slurp launcher, I found some blast barrels, which I used to get a bus station, which is really cool, because you don't technically need an epic pickaxe, because, well, that's what you need to mine it. I basically just did the smart way and just blow it up so I can get all the resources to create our own bus station, which is a lot of fun. And I decided to create a brand new starbase as well, which you're seeing me construct right here. But enough a lot of footage for this time also got corrupted, which is something I realized when I was trying to put this together. But my new starbase is, well, it's not really my starbase, it's going to be my full-on base project, mega base if you want to call it, which is Pop Culture Mountain. I liked what we made earlier, but I just didn't feel like it felt me. And this project is definitely that. I want to one-up myself from my last Survival series, and this definitely does that. And behold, Pop Culture Mountain. I just love this thing. As you see here, I crafted like a Poke Center. We got the Freddy build over there. Very similar to the one I made in my Lucy and Fortnite series, which is pretty cool. I'm going to kind of go over it in a minute. Let past Chris says what he wants to say. Let his words come out, I guess. But yeah, I'll just let it back to pass me right about now.
Just like that, the sudden time-lapse is now over, and man... It was sudden. I gotta mention this probably in the time lapse. I don't know what future editing Chris is going to do. However, a lot of footage I'm pretty sure got corrupted that I recorded yesterday, and I just want to say I'm pretty sure you already went over it, but we made a lot of progress. Even today, I made a lot of progress. You can probably see it right over there. We got a bus station. That is huge. I did not get it from traditional means. I blew the thing up and got the pieces from it, but still, it's progress. But besides that, we kind of made this whole entire build going on right here, and man, it's so exciting. I'm gonna stop here for today because I've been going since like 9 a.m. Like, I went from last night, spent a few hours on this, and then I went from 8 to like 3 hours, and then I got back from like my lunch, and then did the whole thing again. This build is like a 6 to 7 hour build so far. Fun. And it's not finished, so yeah, but I like to give you guys kind of like a showcase, because my original idea is I wanted to kind of make a cave that kind of surrounds this whole thing, so much like the Bat Cave. However, I was kind of thinking to myself, and since we have like the palm trees on this little island here, I think it'd be much better to make this whole thing like a mountain and probably make a cave on the inside eventually, similar to like the back cave. Not going to the back cave again because we did that like in 2-hour series, and I feel like that'd be a bit repetitive. However, I'm really liking what we're doing right now. If anything, we're gonna continue that whole like Minecraft idea from earlier in the video and just like bring it on top of like this build here. That could work, since this is already basically a pop culture mountain. Eventually we just have a green hill zone eventually around here too. But what we got over here is we got the Poke Center and we got Freddy Fazer's Pizza. Now Freddy Fazer's Pizza is pretty much the same design from my Legacy and Fortnite series that I made a video on last week. However, it's pretty much going to be our full-on like survival base that we got going on over here. A bunch of my like crafting stations are already over here, which is once again a lot of progress. So we got like a lumber and got a bunch of stuff in here so far. Really good progress. Once again, progress. Gotta love it. Besides that, we have not much going on here. There's a lot of just like walls randomly placed. Man, it was a lot of chaos trying to put this all together. But we got my favorite, one of my other newer builds that I actually really like the outcome of, which is the Poke Center. If you don't know, I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. In fact, before I started playing video games with Sonic the Hedgehog, I've watched Pokemon a lot. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon for that reason. Because I've watched Pokemon before I even knew it was a game. How fun. But yeah, I spent a lot of time working on the Poke Center. I think that's probably the thing I spent the most time besides Freddy's on. It was a totally new design, and I really liked it. Of course, it's a bit janky on the sides, but don't pay attention to that. It's not technically finished, but we just kind of add some slight details. We go to the Moss Isley gallery and just go over here. I'm just going to place all these down if you really want to. If you want to get technical with it. Yeah, we can just do that, and we just act like this doesn't exist, and we just replace it with, like, one of these. Huh? Huh? Hear me out? Huh? All the sounds are gone for some reason. It's just the music. Oh my god! Why is Lego Fortnite so buggy today? God! This is the perfect time for Eddie and Chris to put in some cool sound effects. I want to see what you can do, Eddie and Chris. Put some cool sound effects to the lightsaber. Look at... Oh my god, I've been so thrown off by the glitches. Last night, I think you probably saw this in time lapse when I started working on this. There was like a building piece that just like, it was like glitching out. Today, I witnessed like a black screen when I went to the bed as I was finishing up this whole thing. Oh my god, that is so hilarious. That just threw me off guard. Like, seriously, like, I can't even hear my footsteps. What is going on? God. But we got the Poke Center, which is pretty much my storage area. I'm eventually going to add another wall here, as this whole place will probably connect eventually as they continue expanding it. But there's probably going to be a room going this way that leads to a further storage room. But for now, we got just like a one chest here where your Pokemon would be possibly stored, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what I'm going over here. We still have my little pieces right here when I was trying to... Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is throwing me so off guard. There's no sound. Man, this video has been something of beauty. I can just say that. Wonderful. Like, seriously. Vroom, 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 vroom. Man, I love the new sound effects for the lightsaber. Vroom. Okay, so I think it's about time we gotta talk about like what I got in the in between here. So I got some cool stuff. I got Power Cell, which is such a dub. We got a Grappler, which has no energy. We have a spear. We got a bunch of guns. We got guns, not the right guns, but we got guns. We got a Slurp launcher. We got like 3 of these. Like, we got literal 3 Slurp launchers, which is so goated. Like, I don't know what to say. It's goated. But besides that, not much else to really say. We got some blast powder, which I did use to get this lovely thing, which is such a W, because that means I don't have to like traverse through the water to go back over. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't. There's nothing. There's no sound. It's so throwing me off. Like, oh my god. Besides that, we have made a lot of progress, and I mean a lot of it. Of course, we built these cool locations. We got a lightsaber. Sorry, I'm just thrown off by no sound effects. God. I'm sorry, I already did that bit again. But I do have some ideas what I want to do in the future, like building like a dock right here. I think like pirate ship might be cool to make or something. I don't know, man. But also I think it'd be cool to add some other things in the future, like of course continue on the mountain, which I did mention. Oh, that has sound effects, but I don't. Where's the fairness in that? But jokes aside, we have a lot of work. As I mentioned before, we might add like a little Minecraft thing on top of the building, similar to what we did earlier in today's video. And we might make it where a bunch of more pop culture locations are consumed by this mountain, like this mountain is some sort of entity consuming all pop culture and I live. What the log? What love? Well, what the heck was that? God. But yeah, we did a lot in today's video. We got the lightsaber. We got. I already mentioned that. I'm just repeating myself at this point. But yeah, we did a lot in today's video, and I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. Yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff, and if you guys have any suggestions for what you guys might want to see, then leave them down in the comments below. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please consider a like, and if you do, consider subscribing for more content just like this. And next video, I think we're going to work more on the mountain, but also do more things, especially if there's a new Lego Fortnite update, which our copium is high right now for a new update on the 7th. Please, I think we're all coping at this point. But supposedly there's some sort of Lego update coming soon, jokes aside. That is pretty exciting, so we might go ahead and explore that. And who knows what else we'll do in the next episode, because I do not plan ahead. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you all have a spectacular day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.